Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 896th day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 588,540 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 1,030 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 3 tanks, 9 armored combat vehicles, 49 artillery systems, 2 air defense systems, 32 drones, 86 vehicles, and 2 pieces of special equipment. The USA announced a new security assistance package valued at $125 million to meet Ukraine's most urgent needs. The Russians launched 78 combat clashes and carried out 47 airstrikes, including 56 anti-aircraft missiles on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 493 kamikaze drones and carried out 3,391 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports Russian forces are continuing their offensive in the Donetsk region, making gradual progress through costly infantry attacks. They've advanced closer to the city of Pokrovsk, a key logistical hub for Ukrainian forces. Additionally, Russian forces are gaining ground near the town of New York and threatening Toretsk. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Ukrainian cross-border mechanized offensive operations into Kursk Oblast that began on August 6 are continuing as part of a Ukrainian operational effort within Russian territory. The Institute for the Study of War will not offer assessments about the intent of this Ukrainian operation in order to avoid compromising Ukrainian operational security. Geolocated footage and Russian claims indicate that Ukrainian forces continued rapid advances further into Kursk Oblast on August 8, and Ukrainian forces are reportedly present in areas as far as 35 kilometers from the international border with Sumy Oblast. Ukrainian forces most certainly do not control all of the territory within the maximalist extent of Russian claims about Ukrainian advances in Kursk Oblast, however. The Kremlin will almost certainly endeavor to retake Russian territory in Kursk Oblast that Ukrainian forces have seized and stop Ukrainian activity further into Russia, as substantial Ukrainian advances within Russia would be a strategic blow to Russian President Vladimir Putin's decades-long effort to cement a legacy of Russian stability, security, and geopolitical resurgence. If Russian reporting on the situation in Kursk Oblast is accurate and if the Russian military command perceives the situation to be the same as Russian sources have described, then the Russian military command has an array of likely courses of action it could pursue to respond to the Ukrainian operation in Kursk Oblast. Course of Action 1. The Russian military command may decide to use existing conscripts, Federal Security Service border guards, Rosgvardia, and other irregular forces already deployed to the international border area to push Ukrainian forces back and defend against the Ukrainian operation in Kursk Oblast. Course of Action 2. The Russian military command may decide to use the existing northern grouping of forces deployed along the Russian-Ukrainian border to respond to the Ukrainian offensive in Kursk Oblast. Course of Action 3. The Russian military command may choose to redeploy operational reserves that it accumulated for its planned summer 2024 offensive effort and/or relatively better provisioned and more combat-effective frontline units to Kursk Oblast from elsewhere in the theater. Course of Action 4. The Russian military command may seek to maintain the forces it currently has committed to Kursk Oblast but could redeploy significant aviation and strike elements to the area in an effort to improve Russia's ability to retake territory. The lack of a coherent Russian response to the Ukrainian incursion into Kursk Oblast and the reported rate of Ukrainian advance indicates that Ukrainian forces were able to achieve operational surprise along the border with Russia. Ukrainian officials have yet to comment directly on Ukraine's ongoing operation into Kursk Oblast. U.S. officials noted that Ukraine's ongoing operation into Kursk Oblast is not a violation of U.S. restrictions on Ukraine's ability to strike military targets within Russia's border areas. In Zelensky's nightly address he spoke about 3 key areas. Firstly, military defense and coordination. He received productive reports from Commander-in-Chief Syrsky and Defense Minister Umerov, focusing on the defense of Ukrainian positions and the timely delivery of weapons and equipment. He expressed gratitude to the soldiers and commanders for their efforts in achieving defensive goals amid the ongoing conflict. Secondly, digital transformation in defense. The new digital state service, Army Plus, was presented to streamline military operations by reducing paperwork and increasing efficiency. The platform is part of a broader initiative to modernize Ukraine's digital infrastructure, with upcoming services aimed at benefiting children, parents, teachers, and schools. Lastly, international cooperation and security. A meeting with international experts focused on Ukraine's cooperation with NATO and regional partners to enhance security and stability in Europe. Discussions included joint efforts to defend against Russian missile and drone strikes, emphasizing the importance of translating strategic partnerships into practical security measures. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.